for the RE2 Remake, and I'm actually wearing my Resident Evil Raccoon City hat. So apparently it does basically say like raccoon whatever. Because it says welcome to Raccoon City home of Umbrella. This is no way linked to the movie, this hat. It's totally different or whatever. It's nothing to do with the new movie. So it's kind of like a logo thing. So apparently the reason I named the stream Mr. X wants his bucks back is because I'm going to be running into him pretty soon. So I actually will be running into him. So he will be showing up as usual. So I'll definitely 100% be running into him. I actually thought the title was pretty funny, because, you know, I always make a joke around Mr. X, saying he wants his books back, because I always look at him as like a librarian, due to someone else's videos and whatever, of like being in this sort of room and end up taking the piss out of Mr. X. Hi Neo. So I've got the 2 keys, the large gear. So I'll 100% be running into him. $100%. Right down. So in a way, Mr. X is definitely going to give it to me. That's ammo. Rather that. Hi, Karen. Bye, Karen. Hello, Bob. There you go, Bob. Okay, right, back up. And turn the thing, on. Boom. And now the next part, Mr. X is back for his books. Hi, Jesus, Mr. X. Nope, not handing in Matilda. Nope.
Okay, better move it.
Mr. X is like, okay, I want that Matilda book that you keep not coming back with. And I'm like, nope. I can't be arsed, to say the least. Not handing it in. He'll most likely be after me. He'll be after me. Because he's a dummy. Hi, Marvin.
Oh God, no.
Bye, Marvin.
Marvin.
Bye, Marvin. Right, which door didn't I open? Mm, mm, mm. Already opened that. Okay, I know where it goes. So west off, well, reception, because I need to go through the reception. Oh, you want to come this way? Okay, Marvin. Marvin is thinking, you've got to be kidding me. I have to kill the letter. Sorry. Yeah, because I've got probably Mr. X on my arse. Most likely I have got Mr. X on my arse. He'll be very happy to see me. As soon as I open this door and get the item, he'll be straight on my arse. Most 100%. He always is. He always teleports. He always teleports, like, over there. So... most likely, well... I think. No? Yep, I think I heard him. Could I hear it?
Why won't he just stay down?
Hi! Sorry about the hats. Nope, still not handing in Matilda. Right, We have a litter. Sorry, litter. Have to put the herbs in. Won't have to deal with him before long. He'll be following me before long. I can hear him again. He's not happy. Okay. I think he's downstairs. Because I can hear him. Yeah, he's like close. He's like, I can hear him. I think he is downstairs unless he's in the next room. In the library. I think. think he's close by. I hear music. Can I hear him? Where are you? Like, I'm not hear him. I don't know where he is. Downstairs, I know he is. Yeah, he's there. Come on! Sorry, Mr. X. I'm still not handing in Matilda. You ever beat this game on hardcore? Any advice? Best thing is a rocket launcher. And make sure you're stuck on herbs and whatever, instead of constantly using them, and try to navigate through the easiest way possible. That's my best advice. Using strong weapons like the rocket launcher, that's your best bet. If you find it too hard. So, in a way, that's the best advice I can give you. I'm definitely slowing you down. By any chance, any advice without special weapons? I think a Magnum. Yeah, Magnum is the next best weapon, if you can get hold of one. Yeah, so I think a Magnum is the better choice since it's not actually a special weapon. Since it's better. Well, second best. Right, that's a small one. Yeah, so your best bet is a Magnum. Making sure you got lots of ammo for that. Your other sort of weapon is a grenade launcher. Well, depending on who you're fighting. So, depending on who you're fighting, the grenade launcher would come in handy for certain enemies. Not all of them, though. The flamethrower is not as good. It's crap. The shotgun, again, crap. Shotgun actually is good for, like, getting rid of enemies in the area. Like, if you don't have a Magnum, shotgun is one of the best ones, as well. As it can deal a lot of damage. Can I get Mr. X? Where are they? There he is. Let's slow you down. Yay. Right, back in. Right, downstairs. Right, and Right, Right, large gear. Ah, crap, I need to go back to the clock tower. Whoops. Apparently I have to mess with it again. Apparently I forgot to pick the gear up. What an idiot. Yeah, I forgot. Whoops. Okay, I've done that. Right, clock. Oh, right, I have to take the thing out. What an idiot. I am such an idiot. Right, gear. Stairs. And here we go. And I'm off the clock.
That worked.
Very destructive. In a way, Claire doesn't care about the damage to the clock. She's like, at least I get what I'm after. Okay, that's the last electronic part. I don't know which end he's coming from. Could go right. Sorry, Mr. X. He's not happy. Because I keep blasting him with a rocket launcher. Right, I can always deal with this later, I think. Right, okay, put that in. Boom. 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 Da 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 da. Boom, 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 boom. Da, 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 da. Ring, ring. Ring, 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 ring.
Hello?
Good to see you again, Claire. We've got unfinished business.
Where's that?
In the neighborhood. You'll find it.
Sherry all right?
For now.
I swear, you bastard, if you hurt her...
Stupid kid. If you just hadn't dropped that fucking thing, I could let you go.
Don't worry, Sherry. It'll be all over soon.
There has to be a way out of here.
Right, first thing, doll. If you haven't seen, by the way, one thing, if you haven't seen Welcome to Raccoon City, this is the exact same stuffed doll, which is like a reference. Right, blocks. Star. Triangle. That one's not right. Right, triangle. Yep. Gotcha.
What is this?
I am smart. Da-da-da. Up we go. Okay, right, straight, down.
That must be the door out of here. Oh no, it's him.
Right,
Where you going, Sherry? I told you to stay put. You need to learn to listen.
Leave me alone! Just please!
Time to teach some manners.
this is why I like Sherry. She just tosses it in his face. Acid.
You're gonna pay for this.
This is why I find her more intelligent than the last one. She knows what to deal with, how to deal with it, and such. That's how intelligent she is.
You are gonna be so fucking sorry.
Go away! Help! Somebody,
She's actually not afraid to, like, throw acid in people's
Stupid bitch,
faces,
that's a dead
which I
end.
find hilarious.
It's all over now. Doors locked.
And yeah.
Where are you? Show yourself. I know you're in here. The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be.
Nah. I always wondered what he had a Jarrett acid lying around for. I keep thinking A, B, toxic related, but I can't think of what. I think it's probably made from a snake, I think. Maybe it was made from a snake.
Oh god, oh god.
I'm actually thinking it was probably made from a snake. At least that's what I'm thinking. Like, Chief Irons had access to a snake's venom. So, he probably used that snake's venom to do something with the cop's body earlier. Something like that. Something linked to a virus of some sort, something like that, and nobody found it.
Please.
This is your
So I think that's what I think, and then she just tosses it in his face, like, thinking, yeah, screw you.
It burns.
Ooh. I like snake venom. I don't think venom burns like that. It could, though. Could just be something acid. I think it can. It depends, I think, on the type of venom that you use.
Fuck is my key.
Because there probably is types of venom that actually probably can burn. It's like putting it in your eyes. Like if you put venom in your eyes, it burns. Tara's being in the bad business. He is in. Yeah.
I'm coming for you, Sherry. Get over here, you bitch. Now you're in trouble.
Let me go!
This is why you should not. This is why you should not Sherry. Because of the land. Father instincts also taken over. Yeah, so as I said before, I think venom can burn,
Good to see you again,
depending
Claire.
on what type of venom
We've
you
got
use.
unfinished business.
Like,
What are you
you
talking
could have,
about?
like, a
Don't waste
type
my
that's
fucking
both
time.
poisonous and
Bring me the
venomous,
pendant, or
so it could be
Sherry
toxic
dies.
to your
Pendant?
skin,
What do you
possibly.
need it for?
Do you want the girl to die?
That's what I think.
Fine. Where are you?
The orphanage.
Could be, like,
The
from
orphanage?
a dangerous animal
Where is that?
that's,
In the neighborhood. You'll
the
find
type that's to do with that
Sherry
sort of
alright?
acid.
it. For now.
I swear, you bastard, if you hurt her... Are you serious? Damn it!
Huh.
Just you wait, asshole!
I don't think I've heard of acid in venom. I could be wrong though, and in this universe, who knows? Yeah, because I think acid probably is actually probably made from like venom or something like that. Or some sort of poison. It could be either, I think, or both. Because I know with DC, they have the Joker fall into like a pit of acid, which sort of could be like venom of some sort, I think. At least that's what I think. Maybe it's from Yarn, from one. It could be. Could be from Yarn. Yeah, I actually think it probably could be from Yarn. Snake. Which could be most likely. Since Irons did have like, a thing with Wesker and William Martin, so they possibly give him that vial and then he like, mess with it or something like that. And then Sherry just uses it against him, wasting it in his face. Which is pretty funny.
You again?
Hi, Mr. X. No, I'm not handing in the Matilda. Yeah, you can go screw yourself. Still wants that Matilda so badly. Well, he's not getting it. Sure wouldn't want to be the guy extra setting that stuff. Yeah. Right, that's them taken care of.
Looks like the only way forward.
Right, Ooh, it's Zombie Karen! Hi, Karen. That's the same exact zombie that I made on the Dynasty Warriors 9 Empire. I actually made her, it was funny. Bad dog. Stay down. All dogs stay down. Usually, venom extracting, they force a snake hang through a plastic wrap over a jar. Yeah. It's called milking. It's kind of like similar with snake, spiders. I mean, it's similar with spiders to get like them to they actually get them to milk. It's the same with spiders. They get them to like bite on this plastic cap, and the venom goes inside it. So there actually is a difference between venom and poisonous. So apparently, snakes are actually venomous, meaning there is a bit different to poison.
That's gotta
Yeah.
be the orphanage.
So meaning, in order for like snakes, in order for it, because we know frogs are poisonous. Like if you actually drink venom, you don't die. Apparently, because your body digests it.
Hang on, Sherry.
But if it was put into your blood system, into your veins, you would get badly hurt and whatever due to that because it'd be in your blood. But if you do something different, like with poison could be bad because it could kill you.
I have the pendant.
Which could be worse. So that's basically how you know venom and poison.
Sherry, are you here?
Poison can actually hurt you on the through digesting or anything like that. While venom is fine to drink, nothing happens to you whatsoever because experts have proven that. Proven to actually show that they haven't got ill whatsoever. Haven't died or anything. So I know with a frog they're poisonous, because they have like poison in their glands. So like if you lick their poison off their back, in the back or whatever. The back, the big lump things on their back, you would be poisoned. So, it's a good thing I know, the difference.
Jesus Christ.
So, now you know the difference between poison and venom. So, you're completely harmless. With venom, apparently if you digest it, so apparently, as I said before, if it goes in, if you get bit by a snake, it's different because it goes into your bloodstream, a lot different than, so you actually still can digest it, you just can't with poison.
Go, go, go!
Yeah, man. There you go. Not handing in the Matilda book. Sorry, Mr. X.
Don't
Not getting it. I think I recall venom being put into drinks. Notably,
Keep going.
it's still not recommended though. Well, apparently it's actually good for you. It has some sort of protein in the venom. According to what like professionals have said, it like has this protein in it, which is actually pretty good for your digestive system. So you're pretty much fine with it. Which is why I think they probably mix it in drinks or something like that, So at least the good thing is you can't die from venom by drinking it. So pretty much fine.
Claire, are you alright? Can you hear me? Claire? Claire, you have to get up. He's going to get us. Wake up! Wake up!
Wake up. Wake up. Open your eyes. Hold still. Not infected. Sherry? Where's Sherry? Sherry's fine. Do you know Sherry? It's an impressive display of strength. What happened to her? We have to assess the situation. Who are you?
If you got any sort of
Claire.
cut or sore in your mouth or any stomach ulcer, you may be
Where is she?
opposed.
Hello? What?
Well, apparently it's
Oh,
a bit different than
Annette.
that.
Tell me, what happened to William?
It's a bit different because
Who's that?
when you
You're
have
responsible for this.
because
Can
I
you
know
help me
if
find
basically
Sherry?
even if you had like a sore in your mouth, whatever, basically no digesting
Where are you going? Look,
wouldn't really kill you.
I don't have time for 20 questions.
Just mainly a vein in your body.
Everything's
It's
under control.
different than
I need to find Sherry.
My daughter is not your concern.
I think maybe if you put poison on a cut, then it probably would be different, I think.
Sherry's her daughter?
At least that's what I think.
Sherry?
Are you sure
hear me?
Hayden's gonna test it? Yeah, apparently, it's, I'm actually glad I don't work with snakes or, you know, dangerous poisonous spiders. Because that's a good thing, because I don't want to test it myself. So in a way I've just learned from what I learned from experts. So at least you learn something. Huh.
Cable card. Here?
Alright, up. Bad zombie, stay down. Up.
What is this?
Sherry, I told you, I cannot leave here until my work is done.
Sherry?
Why didn't you stay in the house? It was safe there.
Hey, Sherry!
I was scared. Those things were everywhere, and
You should have called the police. That's what we taught you.
I did, but nobody came, and you didn't answer your phone, so...
Sherry, I don't have time for this.
Oh no. Sherry! Sherry, I'm coming! Hold on, Sherry. I'll be right there.
Sherry is in pain. Right, Right, knight, pawn, bishop, pretty sure knight on the same wall, the bishop and queen are next to each other, the queen opposite each other. straight away, I've heard of neglectful parents, but he was in a whole different world. Yeah. Right, the rook and the knight are on the same wall. Bishop and the queen are next to each other. Bishop and the queen. Queen and the rook. Queen and rook were opposite each other. Queen and the rook. Okay, pawn, easy. Okay, bishop, okay, so apparently I can always put that in for now, I think, and then get the other things, right, okay. Lever. That zombie is staying down. Not getting up whatsoever. Right, that. Right, back up. Just a maybe. Yeah, he's dead. All zombies die. Right, now that's open. I actually think spiders should have been in this area depending on which, like if it was either like A or a B, I think. Which would have been awesome. So like, if you play one, then you probably get the spiders, and if you play the other, you probably get, like, the G monsters. Which I think they should have done, I think, because the spiders probably would have been terrifying in the sewer. They would have been awesome. Back over the bridge. Yeah, might as well get the key, I think. I mean the keys for the chess pieces. I thought the new G monsters were pretty cool, but yeah, I was disappointed they took some creatures out. I definitely think the spiders should have been in this section of the sewer, I think. Like if you were playing like either A or B, depending, like say you were playing A, you would get like, with A, you would get, the G monsters. With B, you would most likely get the spiders, which I think would have been pretty awesome. Okay, right, zombie, sorry, but, right, Queen. Yeah, queen. Right, up. Okay. Down. Okay, that door's fine now. Right, grab that. Right, queen. King. Right, queen. Background. Right, grab it. Boom. Right, grab that. You're dead. Yeah, you're dead. is dead now. Me. What did you think of the E3 remake? It was shit. It was really, really shit. It's more of like a laughing joke. When I first played it, I was hugely disappointed. Number of reasons. Nemesis wasn't like Mr. X in a way. He wasn't a constant stalker. He was more scripted. He was lame. His fights were boring. His design was terrible. His forms were also trash. And it had me thinking, I prefer the old fights. When Claire actually, well, when Nemesis actually was, when he actually mutated with his like forms and whatever. Also, 3 had RE3 also, the RE2 Remake had less spaces. The park puzzle didn't make sense, meaning it was supposed to be in the park, not the station, which makes sense. Carlos making a hole in the wall, again, that didn't make sense. So I wasn't happy about it. I actually liked it, but I definitely thought it was rushed. I didn't care for the new four-legged form. Basically, I would have liked... I actually do feel Nemesis could have had, like, well, more forms, because in the original he didn't really have that many. Certain forms I think that could have worked and what couldn't have worked actually could have made more sense. Like, the first form we know is actually his base form, which is great. Well, his original form, but his remake form, I don't like it. So then he goes into his dog form, which basically I would clarify to be Nemesis's third form, I think, which would have worked better, but with a design twist, with it having tentacles all over its body and such, which would have worked. And then the fourth form having more of well, from what the original had, where he like was massive and he had like this big massive body and he was able to move around and he was intimidating, which I could have liked as a form. Meaning the big almond bar squishy monster, foul monster, I think that could have been gone, I think. Because that was boring. Jill picking up a big massive giant gun made no bloody sense. It made absolutely no sense whatsoever. And it shouldn't have been a thing. Now, I think they, instead of what they did in the past, where they had like RE2 and 3 at the same time, I think they should have focused on one game at a time, and made it work, in a way, which would have made more sense. So, if they had focused on one game at a time, like, like worked on the RE2 remake first, and got it to a point that it had a lot of stuff in it, had a lot of boss fights that were actually cut apparently, like the giant plant boss fight, which would have been a good fight, and the moth fight in the middle room of the laboratory, that would have been awesome, meaning it wouldn't be like a normal fight, it would just be like a boss fight, meaning it'd be able to poison you, which is what I would like out of it. So that's what I would basically want out of it. And there probably also is a couple of things as well, like we could have had like the crimson liquors, which would have been awesome and terrifying, which I would have liked. So apparently there's a lot of enemies I think that could have worked in the RE2 remake, as well as some like new enemies, like especially as different areas and such. Now I think hunters would have been perfect because from what they did with the RE2 remake, now I think hunters probably would have worked most likely. It's the thing in a different sort of like way, making it better, make certain games look better. Kind of like putting them in like an area that works for the hunters. Like they did put them in the RE2 remake, but they didn't really have much to run around, and they could have had more. I think, like more space. I think. Then it would have. Yeah. I did like the hunter in the remake, though. I thought they brought back the same feeling they gave from the original. Well, yeah, the hunters were terrifying. They actually were great of an enemy. I like them. They could have had more space, though. Yeah, to run around. Yeah. They could have had more to do with it, I think. At least then it'd get more space for them to run around and whatever, like, certain, like, plots and stuff that could have actually done well with the hunters, done in the 3 remake, yeah, so apart from the hospital, they could have been in more areas like the RPD, possibly, Jill having more of, a thing to do with the RPD, which would have worked. Now, I also think that the way Nemesis could have been introduced is through Brad. Brad could have actually, meaning the game would have been developed by the same team that did the RE2 remake, but more basically than rather than what M2 did with the RE3 remake. Now I think it would have worked if they took their time. Rook and the Knight. Bishop and the Queen are next to each other. The Queen and the Rook. Queen and the Rook. Yeah, so it would have worked, I think. Yeah, so there could have been like a lot of fights, like we could have had like the grave digger, well, possibly in a way that like that could have worked, I think, since it's more of like it probably would be sort of a tricky fight because it's a worm, and it's massive, so I don't know how they're gonna like fit that unless they do like an underground fight, where it like goes in and out like that. Yeah, Brad being killed by Nemesis when you first see him in the original was terrifying, and they decided to change that. Yeah, it was stupid. They shouldn't have done that. they should have done it in a way that works to apparently Brad and Nemesis. Like, yeah, Brad gets bit. I understand that part. By zombies, but him not dying by the hands of Nemesis, yeah, like, because he could have actually, because I know his motive in the like what his intentions was in the original, he was like running away just because Nemesis was chasing him, and when he got to the RPD he didn't expect Jill to be there, which probably would have made more sense because in the remake it could have actually gone like that, same sort of route, but Brad tries to stand up for Jill, which he eventually just died by the hands of Nemesis, in a way. Now, I actually could see that working. That would have worked so well. They could have done something with a Gravedigger. Yeah, exactly. They could have made it work. Like, put like a bunch of boss fights to do with the giant worm and whatever, like something impacting both him and Nemesis, since they are connected somehow. So yeah, it would have worked. Especially with like, having the wall, like Nemesis breaking through the wall, maybe something to do with Jill, maybe, like she's in a bathroom or something like that, and she's like washing her face, having a scene or something like that, and Nemesis just comes through the wall, scaring her more. Now, I think something like that probably would have been better because that was like in the shower room. That also would have worked, the way I described it. Because Kyle's blowing up a wall, no, it doesn't work. It's just weird. It's just pretty weird. It's like very weird. I don't know why. It is weird. It was supposed to be the coward, yeah, but I don't think, I hate the idea of him going out in a selfish way at all to redeem his actions. Yeah, so, yeah, basically that was the reason of Brad being called Chickenheart, which makes sense because he did basically leave, in RE1, and he did come back to a rescue, which actually does make sense, in a way, so... So if only they had... Well, listen, I think. Queen and the Rook are opposite each other. Bishop and the Queen. Bishop and the Queen next to each other. Okay, Bishop and the Queen are next to each other. Rook and Knight are on the same wall. Rook. Okay, Bishop and Queen are next to each other. opposite each other. Clean. I think I put one in the chest. Whoops. Yeah, Bishop. Yeah, so, yeah, his way, his actions actually does sort of save Jill's life, but he doesn't expect Jill to show up. Now in the remake, he just acts like he doesn't know what he's doing, most of the time, which, again, doesn't make sense at all. Like, he's trying to be a hero, but he does it in the stupidest way possible. Like, he thinks, like, okay, I don't care, I'm gonna, like, tell Jill to leave my ass, and go elsewhere, which leaves him dying. Now, I think possibly the only one that would basically be left behind most likely would be Dario, and it's funny that we didn't get a story with him. We could have seen more of him. Because in the original we did.
Shit!
Come on, William. Next. Next. Bye, William.
Should have known you would have died.
Bye, William. Right, he's down. The knife. I'm sorry, William. Does it hurt? Pretty sure it does.
Have I got a surprise for you?
Bye, William. Yeah, so, like, they could have, like, had, like, maybe the zombie frogs. I think the frog ones probably would have been great instead of, instead of the salamander ones, because the salamander ones look pretty shit, in RE2 Remake. They're not, basically, they just don't look like an actual, you know, like, hunter sort, because the frogs were huge, and they were able to swallow you whole, and they look sort of like similar to a hunter, but like a frog, and they just made them look too huge, which looked lame. Which was a shame that they ruined that character. Now, I think if Dev 1 actually put, actually did the 3 remake, they probably would have put the Gamma Frogs in instead. So then probably would have got those Gamma Frogs hunting us down, like they would have been poisonous. They would have been able to like swim in water and stuff like that. Which would have made it terrifying.
She can't be saved.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're her mother. Get in here!
You don't understand. William is still out there, and if I don't stop him...
This conversation is over!
Wait! Wait! I can treat her. In my lab. It's not far away.
Mommy?
There's not enough time. Millions of lives are at stake. Sherry.
Actually, it would have been actually also great if, like, we had, like, some sort of confrontation, between, Nemesis and another, probably, maybe William Morgan or something like that, or Mr. X. Like, he comes across, like, any one of them and he ends up picking a fight.
Thank you, Claire.
I actually know definitely that the Nemesis edition for M2's remake, I don't think it'll work. I think most likely it'll flop. Because most likely they can't really change the designs because it's screwed up. Even though they'll probably try to add more areas, most likely they can't fix that. Fix the damage.
Hold on, Sherry. You're gonna be fine.
Meaning, it's screwed. It'll just end up worse than ever. Because Nemesis' design won't be changed. I know it won't. It'll just be the same. Most of his features are still probably would be trash, I think. So I don't think the Nemesis edition being any good. Probably crap, I think. I think the only way the Nemesis edition would be any good is if they did the whole game from scratch, from ground up. And
just hold on, Sherry, okay?
Even though
Probably just fine.
And I think if it's DLC, I most likely think it should be more. Instead of DLC, I think it should be free. Apparently, since most fans would be mad. So then, also with the ground up thing, they would do it from like what the original had, and the design of Nemesis and whatever would go down like a route it would work. So that's the only way I could see it working. Even though they'd have to take more years into the development with that.
Hey, are you okay?
So yeah, that's the only way I can see the Nemesis edition working. Even though most think it's impossible.
You know it's supposed to be like
them doing it ground up. Because if they don't, it'll just end up worse, I think.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Meaning...
Are you kidding me?
Meaning
you
it
were
would be
doing
rushed.
just fine without me. So I came along and got you all sorts of trouble.
Most enemies would be not in the in that apparently, so
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Really? Why not? It's so pretty.
Yeah, so I think that DLC will take a long time to do.
My birthday last year.
So probably years, I think.
All I really wanted was for her to be home
to do it properly. to fix everything M2 did, do a story that works to Nemesis and whatever, and then do it in a way that feels similar to the original. Like, where you have a choice, depending on your actions,
Hang in there, okay?
it would impact what happens to Nemesis, depending on what you choose. Now that would be good, I think, because you get the option. Also, the option able to dodge, which you basically do get in the original, but Nemesis would be tough, apparently, tougher than he was in the original, because of him being smarter, be able to stalk through the RPD, be able to know where you are,
I'm getting you treatment.
depending
Hold on, Sherry.
on what you
okay.
do, like if you also the hiding mechanic, which could be good for Jill, hiding in lockers, dustbins and stuff like that could work. So she'd be able to hide in lots of places, like especially lockers. So then she'd be able to avoid Nemesis, but Nemesis would have a learning AI. So he would learn where you would hide every time you outrun him. Didn't hide in the same spot. He would learn it. So he would learn that, and when he basically does find out, maybe he'd be more smart than Mr. X, he would eventually find where you're hiding.
There you go.
Since he's not that dumb.
Alright. Now what?
So, in a way, like, say if you're hiding in a locker, he would just get his
There's gotta be
tentacles,
something here.
and pull open the
Antiviral
door,
agent.
break it,
That's
and
it.
then
That's got it
pull
on
you
it.
out. So,
Hey.
and then throw you on the floor,
Hey,
ready
Sherry?
to, you know, strike.
I gotta go. You
Kind of
stay
like
right
Alien
here, though, okay?
Isolation. Yeah, similar, yeah.
I'll be back soon.
Because that alien was
promise.
smart as well. Because when I played Alien Isolation, the alien was on the ceiling, and I didn't see it anywhere, so I had a chance to run. It was right there. Yeah, so Nemesis should be sort of similar, I think. Could be similar to that, sort of, in a way, which could work. So that would be, like, the next step up from Mr. X. Like, if you're in the safe room, he just, like, waits around for you, like, if you peek out of the door or whatever, he's just, like, you know, like against a wall or whatever, crossing his arms like this or whatever, waiting. Or sometimes he'd probably pick up a magazine or whatever if there's one in the area and he just, like, reads it. And then as soon as you see you come out the safe room, he instantly turns his attention on you, which again could work. And also some surprises, like if he spots you from downstairs, while he's upstairs, he could literally jump down from the top floor, and if it's the opposite, then he would use his tentacle to, you know, leap up, and get you by surprise. Now, that's another way I could see it working. So, also, he could also, again, be more intelligent. He could probably hide items, like, if he knows you're trying to go for that item, he would move it around and confuse you, which would be great, because, if you're in the area, you're already. So, he could confuse you in that way. Yeah, that weird zombie drop in Doof from the roof was like a defying thing he did. Yeah. Yeah, so he could literally do all sorts to confuse the player in a way. Especially dropping from the roof when you don't least expect it. Because that would be great as well. Like, you just be suddenly there and you're like thinking, oh crap. And he just jumps right in front of you. in your position, if he knows where you are, he will. Meaning, he probably sometimes would be looking around the area. Meaning, if he knows you're actually in the area somewhere, but if he knows you're not, then you probably would be on top of the building. That's mainly to do with outside. So then he would know. But if he knows you're inside, rather than outside, then he would stalk through the windows, like stare through the window to see where you are. And if he knows you're actually in that area where the window is, he'll jump through it by surprise, without you knowing, which sometimes you probably might spot him doing it. Which would make him terrifying. Howdy. Hi, Zachary. Yeah, and also you could also have like some sort of thing to do with like other certain characters, like where he's finding out where this person's gone, like if it's Carlos. Say like Jill gets infected and Carlos takes her away and Nemesis has no idea where she is. And he constantly stalks Carlos, constantly, which would make sense, until he finds her. The way he said stars was way different too. Yeah, I actually like his voice from Marvel vs. Capcom better because his voice in that one actually sounded great. And his last form, also in the original RE3, it had an alien screech, which sounded great. Like you were watching something from Alien. Now that's the type of voice they could use, I think. Since Nemesis is supposed to be like a nemesis or like a pursuer of some sort, because pursuer actually was his original name, but they changed it to Nemesis, so to make it work. So, yeah, it would work. Are you dead now? Yep, you're dead.
Dispensing solution now.
You could also have like the option to change weapons, depending on scenarios or whatever, like as you're fighting him. Like maybe through the couple of first fights that you have with Nemesis, he changes his arsenal round, since he's that intelligent. Like a couple of times he uses the rocket launcher until it's destroyed. And then a couple of times he uses the minigun, or shall I say Gatling gun, because he does use that in Operation Raccoon City, which I think could work. But the flamethrower, I don't know, it's a bit weird. I think the flamethrower gun thing for Nemesis is just too weird, I think. Doesn't even serve it, I think. The quiet stars could sometimes use you into knowing he was nearby in the original. The new stars just kind of only happened in the city. Are you sure about eerie. It's eerie. Yeah, I actually think it could. Yeah, because we know with Mr. X you can hear his thumping. With Nemesis, in other words, you'd probably be a bit more sneaky at times when you don't expect it. So in a way, he could like think, okay, it's like as soon as he says, like if he basically doesn't know where you are, he would be like walking around kind of like he does with Mr. X. But if he knows you're in the area, he would shout stars, and that's basically you would know he's nearby, and you're like, oh shit. So that's basically when he knows that you're probably in the area somewhere, but he hasn't found you yet. Right, RE2. Yeah, so I think that's the best, I think, with Nemesis, I think. Of him knowing. Right, that, and that. Right, might look around some more. I actually wish that I could fight Planet 43, but I can't. Yeah. Right, take that. That. I also think that what Nemesis could do is, like, say basically that you've gone past a bunch of zombies and they're all in the way of the player, and he can't get past. And the next thing he would do is be even smarter than he was in the original, and he would just, like, get his vines and put them aside so that he could get past them. Kind of like getting both of his tentacles and like spreading them like that to the sides so he can just walk through them. That'd be like one extra step to Nemesis being more intelligent. Like thinking, yeah, okay, they're in the way, so I'll just move them aside. Which I think could work. also think the moth should have been in this room. As a boss fight, I think. Shame that it isn't. Right, let's see. Muff. Okay. Boom. Hi, Dr. Lee. Bye, Dr. Lee. Okay, okay, so Tetris, small line, big cube, right, back through. Right, back in. Right, okay, Tetris, line, cube. Line, big cube, and gotcha. Right, okay, so there's actually a solution to this drug thing, in case anyone doesn't know it. It's pretty easy. It's green, red, blue.
Engaged.
Yeah, I
Adjust
know it's
amount of
pretty
solution
weird,
to match
but
cartridge capacity.
that's the way it goes. So it's like this, switch, switch, green. Oh wait, wrong. Whoops. I guess I got it in the wrong order then. Yeah, so it must be in the opposite, I think. Maybe it was red, green, blue? I don't know. Da, 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 da. There is a way into this. Just can't remember now.
So, hours ago, not so long ago, I heard banning, so I was wondering if there's people drunk round the front, playing footy.
I don't know. That's too much. Wait, that's not right. Okay, I think I got it. Right, left. Don't let him carry it up.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have 5 new messages.
Whew. Damn. Should have packed my parka.
Huh.
Cooling sequence in progress. Cooling complete.
Right, that Ivy died. I think what would have been cool is this Ivy monster would have actually had a mutation, I think. Like, depending on if you basically didn't kill it, it would, it would mutate, like, from, like, an Ivy zombie into the Ivy, monster. And then it would end up like a plant of some sort, which probably would have been awesome, I think. If it turned out like that.
Dispensing solution now.
Now, I actually think this method of killing the plant, I think it's stupid. I think it should have been more of a boss fight, I think.
So much for the weed infestation.
Like, the flamethrower probably would have worked against the boss fight, because it's fire.
Solution without authorization. Your actions have been logged, and you may be...
originally still had plans with like Dying Light 2, but we're on like a delay at the moment. Like, basically everybody that wants to play it. Me and my sister are waiting until my mate is ready to play that game. So apparently that's why we're waiting. Because we can't play it yet alone, so. Alright, now the good thing is I haven't saved that much, so I've been doing pretty good so far.
Damn it. Oh, look at that. All right. Hell yeah. Got it. Thank God. The antiviral agent. Gotta get back to Sherry.
William is not happy.
Your ass again! William! This ends now. What the hell is this thing?
That was my husband.
She is my creation!
Now apparently the G creation wasn't fully completed when William did it, so he had to take matters into his own hands.
I should have
He
killed him while I
was
had the
trying
chance.
to
Why? I just
make it so that, you know,
He was
anyone
your
would be able to control the mutation, but
honestly,
he
we were
failed.
more
This
married
is,
to our
why
work than each other.
Alexia actually took
What
that
about
virus
Sherry?
and
How could you just leave her all
upgraded it,
alone while Raccoon City burned
and
to hell?
it worked on her.
I couldn't let my daughter grow up in a world with a G virus in it.
But that's no excuse for... I got this.
I actually like this story of Annette better than Leon's part, because she sacrifices herself, but still lives.
Sorry.
Now, I actually think I trust this storyline as canon. Well, this part of the story is canon because she sacrificed basically
I got this.
has Claire fight for a daughter.
You should take care of Sherry.
And the mother
You don't know
really
what you're up
wants
against.
I have a pretty damn good idea.
Whatever you do, don't stop until it's finished.
Trust me. This ends now.
Hey. Yeah, yeah.
Target has been neutralized. Ending quarantine.
Ooh, health.
Service lift is now operational.
Going up.
Gotta get back to Sherry.
No entry allowed.
And I've done that twice before now. Well, I end up going to the wrong one. I'm like, ah, crap. Sometimes I don't think, and then I end up going to the wrong area. It's pretty funny.
Hey.
I need to make it. My mom needs help.
Annette? Sherry. How are you?
Okay. But you don't look so good. Mommy?
Hey, look at the screen. Oh, thank God. So Sherry's gonna be all right? She'll be weak for a little while, but yes. She's free of the G virus.
Well, not
Did
fully.
you hear that?
She's bonded with it. Not entirely free of the virus. Just bonded with the virus so that
What happened to
be
her?
able to, like, help her.
She was attacked by the monsters. Don't worry about me. Take my daughter to safety. I'm sorry, Sherry. For everything. Your life is what is important.
We can't just leave her here.
You're right, we can't.
Attention. Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected.
What does that mean?
It's a self-destruct code. In case the G-virus leaves the building. Save my daughter.
No!
Sherry?
Please, Sherry. Listen. She loved you, okay? You really gotta get going.
It actually is heartbreaking. I've been traumatized.
You were right about this jacket. I'm so lucky to have you.
We can talk more about that later. We gotta hurry now. Come on. Sherry, can you walk faster?
Yeah.
I don't want to rush you, but we have to go.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Apparently what's funny the first time I played this game, I was wandering around the elevator figuring out where I should go. It was pretty funny. And I didn't know where I was supposed to go, and all of a sudden I saw a gap in the lift, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Claire?
Yeah?
Thank you for being so nice to me. For helping me. I'm really glad I met you.
I'm really glad I met you too, Sherry. But save your thanks until I get you out of this place.
To the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
I've got a lot of bloody rooms. I like to do hard herbs. Who knew?
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate 10 minutes until detonation.
Sherry, run!
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Right, okay.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence.
Of course. Stupid thing's locked.
Hold on.
Sherry, what are you...
I think I can open it from the other side.
To the bottom level train platform.
Okay, Sherry, take your time.
Minutes until detonation. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator
Doing good, Sherry.
I got it!
Thank you, Sherry. Good girl.
Nice work, Sherry.
We made it.
No.
Sherry, you hanging in there?
I'm right behind you!
Atta girl. Think we're almost out of here.
Claire! Maybe we can use that.
Worth a try.
8 minutes until detonation.
We gotta get this train moving. I need you to stay right here, okay?
Okay. I promise I won't move.
Good.
Be careful.
Always.
Initiating. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to allow the train network.
Right, there. I don't want that.
Okay. Alright. Did something. Okay. Alright, it's working.
Claire!
What? Leon? You're down here too?
Yeah. But the whole place is coming down. Look, you need to get out. Fast!
I know. I found a way out. I think we can all make it. Where are you now?
Claire, are you still there?
Leon? I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
Don't worry about me. Just get out of here.
Leon! Leon! Damn!
Huh.
Why can't you just die?
Claire!
It's okay. I'm here. We're getting out of here. So what's the first thing you want to do when we get out of here?
I want to see where you live.
Good. Take a shower.
Yeah.
Really? Not bad. Ooh, yeah.
Claire!
Leon! It's so good to see you.
I told you we'd make it, didn't I?
You did.
Ooh, S rank. 2 saves and S rank. Yeah. Not bad. I think that's better than probably what I got before, I think.
Resident Evil 2.
Okay, so apparently, it's the end, I think, for the stream today. Apparently I'm taking a break today, stream, so apparently, whenever I next stream, be around for that, if you can catch it, so, yeah.